Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the NW Sportscast. Today, we're continuing our series of Mariners player profiles, and today we're talking about Sam Haggerty. Sam Haggerty, one of the Mariners' utility guys, probably going to be on the opening day roster if Luis Urias starts the season on the IL. There's a chance that Urias does break camp with the big league team, and in that case, Haggerty's probably going to the minors because you'll have a bench of Demo, Urias, Sebi Zavala, and Dom Canzone. That does not leave room for Sam Haggerty on the team. Unless there are more injuries, which there could be. There could be more injuries. And I think if there is an injury, Haggerty is the first guy up just because he has the most experience with the team. Not saying he's going to be the first guy up throughout the whole season. If he struggles, if things happen, then he could obviously drop in the depth chart. But right now, I kind of view him as number 14. And if Urias does end up missing time, Haggerty's probably the guy who fills that spot for him. But with that being said, guys, let's look at Sam Haggerty. So Haggerty, obviously known as a speedster. Last year, he stole 10 bases. The year before that, he stole 13. In his career, he's stolen 32 bases, and he's been caught only 3 times. That's pretty good. 460 career plate appearances, 9 career homers, 2 triples, 19 doubles, with a 238 career batting average, 680 OPS, and a 95 career OPS plus. Last year, he was at 102. The year before that, he was at 116, and that's what I'm really looking at. Between 2022 and 2023, Haggerty played essentially what's worth half a season. 135 games, 267 at-bats, 12 doubles, 6 homers, 28 runs batted in, 23 steals, 2 caught stealings. He hit 255 with a 345 on base, a 727 OPS, and a 111 OPS plus. That's pretty good, all things considered. His WAR in the last 2 seasons, he had a 2.2 WAR in 2022. That's mostly because of his speed and defense, as well as hitting for a 116 OPS plus. Last year, his WAR was 0.2, still gives him a combined WAR of 2.4 in the past 2 seasons. He plays good defense. He plays pretty much anywhere you want. He can play second, third, shortstop, left field, right field. If you needed him to play center field and first base, I'm sure he could. I'm not sure if he ever has, but I'm sure he could. And also, he DH'd last year too, so he can do it all. He's a do-it-all guy. He can pinch run. He can play, pinch field, pinch hit, do whatever the heck you want with him. Sam Haggerty, pretty cool player in that standard. He's also a switch hitter, which means if you need him to bat right, bat left, you can kind of situationally use that to your advantage. However, he hits way better from the right side. He's not that good hitting lefty, but he is a switch hitter. So if you need a guy in a pinch and you're like, well, they're bringing in a lefty, let's bring in Sam Haggerty to pinch it. That makes him valuable in a way that a lot of other batters aren't as valuable. Problem with Sam Haggerty is he's inconsistent, right? He's always been very inconsistent. He's really streaky. He's hot and cold. And that's the thing. He got really hot in 2022 for about a month there, and everyone was loving the Sam Haggerty, and then he totally cooled down towards the end of the season. He did play with the playoff roster, though. I believe he didn't play with the playoff roster. I think he got hurt in September. Let me pull up his numbers, though. Yeah, he did not play in the postseason. He wanted to. I'm sure he wanted to. And yeah, looking at the positional markings, he has played 4 games at first base. He has played in total. He has played 19 games at second. I'm doing the math in my head right now. 19 games at second base total. He's played 1 game total in third. He has played actually 13 total at center field. He has played a lot in left field, 79 in left field, 47 in right field, and then DH in 25. So that's his splits defensively in the majors, but what really cues you in is his minors. In the minors, you can see his fielding numbers. In the minors, he has played, let's see here, first base, does they have by position? He has played a lot of baseball in the minor leagues. That's wow. But by position, he has played 38 games in the minors. No, that's majors. What are we looking for here? 236 games at second base, 47 in right field, 86 at third, 33 in center, 38 in left, 2 in right field, 64 at shortstop, 4 at first base. So he plays every single position besides catcher. That tells you what you need to know. He's a good player, good defense, good speed, provides a lot to the team. He's also just a positive energy guy. He's a positive team guy. He brings up the team spirit, the team atmosphere, the clubhouse environment. So that's all good. That's all well and good about Sam Haggerty. The problem again, though, he's streaky, he's hot and cold. Not consistent, and he doesn't hit for power, really. He doesn't have anything that's really special in that category. Looking at the StatCast numbers really quick, Sam Haggerty last year, 92nd percentile in sprint speed. He didn't strike out much. He would have ranked towards the top of the league in expected batting average, walk percentage, K percentage, whiff percentage. So solid, pretty solid intangibles, but the problem is barrel percentage really low, hard hit percentage really low, average exit velo really low, sweet spot percentage really low. But he doesn't strike out much. He gets some walks and he gets on base well, and then he steals. He's got speed, so he's valuable in that sense. He is on the wrong side of 30. Sam Haggerty is getting pretty old. He's going to be 30 actually. He turns 30 on May 26th. He will officially be on the wrong side of 30 in 2 months' time, and that will it affect his speed? Hopefully not. You can only hope that he stays as one of the quickest players in baseball. But guys, with that being said, let's look at the projections. The projections have Sam Haggerty this season. The projections like him for 241 at-bats. That would be a career high, actually. They have him going for 11 doubles, 7 homers, 15 steals, which would also actually be a career high somehow. 26 walks with a 245 batting average, 326 on base, 386 slugging, and a 712 OPS. So yeah, they're liking Sam Haggerty quite a bit this year, and I tend to agree. I think maybe they're overestimating his amount of playing time a little bit, but honestly, that looks pretty solid. I think if he can go 240 ABs, hitting 240 with 15 steals, 7 dingers, that's pretty good from what I'm looking for out of Sam Haggerty this year. If he continues to play good defense, continues to be a fast player, one of the fastest on the base paths, I think he can do a lot of really good things for this team. With that being said, guys, that's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts. Am I too high or too low? Do you agree with me, the projections? Are you somewhere in between? Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. And make sure you tune in for tomorrow as we will be continuing our Mariners player profile series. Tomorrow's player is going to be an outfielder. We're going to be going with Cade Marlowe tomorrow. So if you want to hear about Cade Marlowe, tune in tomorrow, and we'll have all the stuff about Cade Marlowe. That'll be awesome. So if you guys like the Mariners, subscribe to the channel down below. Hit the bell for notifications if you don't want to miss another video. We appreciate all of your support. And as always, guys, go Mariners.